My new recent hobby has been making these traveler's journals instead of writing in them. I'm kidding. I'm creating them so I can start writing in them more regularly and have like a pretty excuse to use them because they're so beautiful. But this is technically the third one I ever made, but it was like the first one I made most recently, like this last week. And she's got some spunk to her. Sometimes I get a little bit of a headache looking at the color of it, but it's all good. These are the last two I've done. Let me take off this so that you can really see. I'm trying to leave these so it really gets it to a point where it's like all flat. Anyways, ooh, this is supposed to be a pocket size, although this is more like A6 size. And then this is supposed to be an A5 size. I just made this. Like, she's fresh off the print. Like, I'm not even joking at all. And I'm using both like flower shaped gold grommets and then pink stretch cord. Sorry if my nails are nasty. I'm so sorry. And then duct tape. I used both beige and pink on both of these. There's beige in the inside of here and there's pink in the inside of here. And the beads are also super cute in my opinion. This has more like bigger journals that I should be using every day, like the journal I want to use to just like journal my life in and updates and everything. And then the other is supposed to be my bullet journal, and then I just put an extra one in there for kicks and giggles. And I think like maybe I should like write down maybe the directions to some of the crafts I like doing so I can like reference them later. I don't know. I'll see. Like, here, let me show you what's in here actually. This Hello Kitty journal, which I feel like I low-key made these a really freaking loose, and I didn't want them to be too tight, but now I'm kind of like, oh yeah, they feel a little loose. This is like my diary kind of, and then this is my bullet journal. And so it's just these three guys in here. I'm gonna try not to add more because I want it to be like a light moment, even though this is still super like thick and everything, but it's fine. As long as it does what I need it to do, which yeah, obviously it does, then I really don't think I can really complain all that much. And then this one means business. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But there's literally 8 journals in here. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there we go. I was like, wait, I can't count. Anyways, these are all the journals in here, and most of these, I probably have only written in 2 or 3 of these. In one of them, it's only like a few pages technically, so, but if you count that, then yeah, like 3 of these. And I also messed up by putting this in the middle. But honestly, I'm like, I feel like she looks so much more expensive and like more clean cut than her. Not saying that she's bad, and I really did think she was like the best thing I'd ever made, but then the more I make these, the more I'm like, wait, my mind. But so obsessed. And then I even made some like inserts for this also out of duct tape. I don't want to like show it right now, but it's kind of like there's like a thing for a folder and then other things for cards, but I kind of want to make the same things for these two. But I know that's gonna take so long, and like in my head I have like an elaborate way of how I think I should make it, and I'm like gonna have to figure that out. I'm like, I should plan it out before I like go ahead and just like go at it, so I don't waste as much tape and everything, like doing trial and error. But there's some things that annoy me about this one that I made, because I did make it a little bit differently than these other first 2 that I was showing you. But I still really like this overall, and I think the brown gives it like a very nice neutral vibe to it, instead of like the very like overstimulating, inducing thing the other is. I messed this up because there's a paper I put inside here, and I think I know where I went wrong. It's too stupid to explain, but I can't stand myself for this. Can't stand myself for that. Regardless, she's gorgeous. And I feel like this is going to really motivate me to use her more. Because actually, let me show you the first version of this like size that I made. Because it's actually so much of a difference. Wait. Also, sorry, it's like kind of dirty and everything. But this is version 1. Dude, they look so different. Wait. I think it's supposed to go this way. Well, to be fair, this one's a lot less filled up, so that's why this is all like that. Because I used to have most of these actually in here. But this one's duct tape and cardboard. But I feel like you can see the difference. Like, this is more so layers of duct tape. And I did use 2 layers of also paper in here because I screwed up one part. Anyways, that's my problem that I ended up fixing. But this is more like layers and layers of duct tape. This is more cardboard itself. And it's like... And then also, like, I didn't even use grommets on here. I didn't even use, like, fabric stretch cord. I used, like, elastic plastic rubber kind of stretch cord. Let me see. Let me open this up. Like, man, don't even annoy me. And when I say don't even annoy me, I mean myself. Like, these are what I used. And this is kind of like, that's gross. And of course I doubled it up so it looks even more gross. Like, that looks so cheap. I'm sorry. What the hell was I thinking? Honestly, I wasn't really that much of a fan of it at first when I made it anyways. But I do love this. But at the same time, I feel like it does give it a whole elevated feel when it is the stretch cord for the enclosure. I don't know, but I feel like there's such a freaking difference. Can you... Like, although it takes up a lot of duct tape, like, just doing the layers is, in my opinion, a much better method. I'll have to, like, maybe do a tutorial that nobody's gonna watch or follow along because they're not gonna make it. But maybe I will, just for kicks and giggles. But also, I am a one-take wonder and I hate editing, so I don't know. But maybe I could at least do, like, a TikTok slideshow, although I did delete TikTok the other day because I'm so ridiculously addicted, and I'm like, yeah, I need to stop. But anyways, she looks really good, I think. And I wonder what she's going to look like with more wear and tear. But for now, I'm going to start writing in her more. She's gorgeous, though. And this is just me. I don't know. I think she's really nice. And she has the very basics of, like, what I absolutely need to start using every day. And that could definitely help me if I start using it every day. Journals in here. So I think that'll be great for me. Especially if I get up in there and actually write in them. It's fine. I've been writing in her a lot more, though, recently. And I did just get done with one of my pocket journals in here, which now that I think of that, I should transfer her over. But maybe I'll read through her before I transfer her over, just so I can transfer any notes to my new one if need be, which I don't know what notes that would be, but you never know. But I'm obsessed with these. I'm like, no, I need to make one for every era in my life. I don't know. I definitely don't. I did have one friend say that she loves them and she's like, can I get one? Or can you make me one? And I'm like, actually, yes. If we go hang out, like, I'll do it. Buy me some food and bring me the tape that you want to use for it and I'll make it. I'm sorry. I feel like no one gives... I don't think anyone cares. Although in my last couple videos about these traveler's journals, people were like saying that they like making them to themselves. And I'm like really glad to know that I'm not the only one in this. And I do like how she wraps all the way around, because I do like it when it does that, just so it can like also protect the outside layers. But low-key, I'm kind of tempted next time that I make one to make one that is more resembling of the Paper Republic leather journal cases, which looks more like this. so it doesn't have that flap going over. It just is like open here. This is just as good though, I would say. But, and I do have a sentimental reason for loving her, but sometimes you grow out of certain, I hate to say that. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. Let me know what you think of these. Do you think they're good? I feel like, come on, like, man, especially this, she is such a baddie. Like, when I get to use her more and I get my shit together, like, it's over for you, but just like the production quality is gonna go up. Like, I want to have money. Let's just say that, okay? So let me know, what do you think about these traveler's journals? Do you like them? Do you think they're cool? Okay, I think this is the right way. Would you buy? Is this something Etsy selling worthy? I just love, like, they're just, how could you not? This is my duct tape Louise Carmen. I especially like her. Like, I think this beige color was a perfect color choice. Okay, anyways, I just had to share this stuff with you because I share my stupid little hobbies with y'all, because I'm fixated on a different thing like every other day, and it's probably like some undiagnosed, I won't get into it, but I'll have to get diagnosed for me to really confirm and say what I think I am. But anyways, enjoy, make a traveler's journal. I don't know if you can put pictures on the comments, but if you can, leave a picture of it or explain what you've been making yours out of. I'd love to know. What do you think of the duct tape Louise Carmen though? What are we thinking? Anyways, have an absolutely fabulous day. I love you, and keep that smile on your face, babes.